So we have had a long week, so it is Friday, so we're just going to sit back and relax and have you guys ask all the questions.
Let's do it. Free for All Friday. It's presented by the Minnesota Lottery. Scotty, roll this one.
Free for All Fridays presented by the Minnesota Lottery. When you give the gift of holiday scratch games, treat yourself by keeping a couple for yourself. You know you deserve it. Minnesota Lottery. I'm in.
Wow. All right, Kelly Hansen is standing by in Free for All headquarters, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Nice to see you. I like your accent. What kind of questions are you getting?
Okay, well, my Facebook's being very weird, but I did see one earlier. I can't see who asked it, but someone said, eggnog, yay or nay?
Yeah,
what say you?
A lot of times I think nay, but I also think it's maybe because I haven't had the best eggnog. Like, I know I don't like the eggnog that comes out of a carton, but I think if someone makes it from scratch with nog fresh from the egg, I think I'll like it.
I don't think I've ever cracked open an egg and found the nog.
The nog is often in the egg.
Is it kind of hard to see?
Specific breed. Specific breed.
I say yay to eggnog, but not much. I go with maybe one hefty glass, and that's about all I can handle.
Still kind of.
I love eggnog. My grandmother, my mom's mom, would make a big punch bowl of eggnog, like the real deal, and then she'd put cartons of vanilla ice cream in, like to keep it cold.
Why don't you make that on the show and share the recipe?
I don't know if I have. I'll find it.
Yeah.
You'll find it. Or just make one up and say you found it.
I mean, that was like with the ladle. That was like.
And then it has does it have like fresh nutmeg and all the things in it?
Yeah, but it was like the real deal. No alcohol. You could add it if you wanted. But the kids just loved it. And we love eggnog at my family. We call it Christmas milk.
See, that's what I think. I think I would like it if I had the right one.
Well, I drink it out of a carton too. So.
Yeah, see, I don't know what the deal is. See, I love dairy products. I love cheese and butter and all those things. But when it's in a form like that, like a really milky, creamy form, I don't love a lot of it.
Okay. Well, it's like kind of drinking like half and half. I mean, it's pretty thick.
Yeah.
Upsets my
tongue. All right. All right. Ben, what are you doing for your birthday tomorrow? We've got some questions about that. Any plans?
Boy, I tell you what. Well. You got to take Wells to his hockey pictures in the morning. And before I do that, I have to take Whit to a workout session at 9:15.
Yeah.
Then I come home for a brief moment, you guys. Then I pick up another child to go back to hockey because there is a hockey game in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then there's a big tilt. Edina Hockey is playing Benilde Hockey in a varsity matchup. So I got the boys tickets to that as well. So it is hockey, hockey, hockey all day yesterday.
For
all
a
day
football
tomorrow.
player. Look at that. Boy,
So
that's
I'm
your
doing
dad life.
nothing but shuttling kids around and going to hockey stuff.
At least you got to walk. It's good.
No, that's great. I'm gonna use it tomorrow.
Look what I found, guys.
Ted Farrow!
Hey, Ted!
Hi, Teddy.
I received a text, and it said, Ted has a question, and then Ted just walked up
With
here.
a glass of wine.
What is your question, sir?
What is your Christmas protein?
Oh, okay. I will tell you, we really like a prime rib, and our friend Martin Norder makes the best prime rib I've ever had in my life. It's so good. Martin, if you're watching, you're a gem. And he uses this old recipe from a meat market, and I forget which one. I'm going to have to track it down, and then I'm going to have to post it. Because
Find it.
it's the only time I've really loved prime rib. Jay tried to make it, he kind of burned it. Martin makes a really great one. Anyway, and then I also really love a ham. I think a ham is great at Christmas.
Yeah, we still kind of do the whole Thanksgiving-ish thing sometimes. But lately, I mean, we have gone sort of non-traditional. We've gone like beef sandwiches, like we order those kits and just do like the shaved beef sandwiches. We always kind of like changed up a little bit. There's always a ham though. So the protein that's always there is the ham.
Ted, what do you do? Do you do duck at Christmas?
No, we either do goose or the crown roast of pork.
Wow. I'm doing tacos this year.
Oh, Feliz Navidad, Kelly. Feliz Navidad.
I know when you mentioned that.
Spread. I thought that sounded
I think
great.
that's a good
I know when you
idea.
mentioned that the other day, I'm like, that's a great idea. We should do a big taco spread too.
I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. But you enjoy your goose.
Yeah.
You enjoy those tacos. It is on Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
It's on a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's on a
Wednesday.
All right, thanks,
Thanks,
Ted.
Ted. We'll see you
Cheers.
soon. All right.
And we'll be
toodaloo.
back with
bye.
you.
Okay,
That's a
now
good
I
question.
got to find more questions.
Yeah, find more questions.
Yeah, you got a little derailed there.
A few people have asked, and I'll call out. Here's Mavis. She wants to know what your favorite Christmas gift was as a child. Is there one that you remember opening?
Oh, well, when we got kittens. I mentioned
Oh,
this the
yeah.
other day. I mean, that is really that, and then we would get a Santa bear every year. And we had so many Santa bears at our house, and we would wait, and we would be so excited when we would see which new one Dayton's would come out with. And sometimes we would get the Santa bear and the Miss Bear, and it was just the most fun. My mom always made Christmas really magical, and my dad was always surprised by the magic that was showing up because he had no idea what she was purchasing for us.
Okay, very, very simple answers. I like that. You
But
know,
the
it's
kittens
just
were the biggest. It was the
yeah.
best. I can remember like the room I was in. I remember like the size of the box. You know those vivid core memories?
Yeah.
That was that Christmas. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was Christmas Eve after we came home from church.
So I just picture now a Christmas vacation when the aunt walks in. It's like,
it was different.
Was that it?
Not quite.
No,
was
it wasn't doing
yeah.
that.
How about you? Do you remember one?
I would probably say my little Hutch branded football gear. You know, it was like the little jersey and the little plastic pads and the little plastic helmet that had like the little 2 bars right here. My brothers and I, we all got them, and we just ran around the neighborhood and we played football games in the front yard, and I thought it was really cool.
I can imagine. I bet you did. I bet you were
I
pretty good.
remember Santa left New Kids on the Block tickets in my stocking. What do you got?
The right stuff. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
great.
Okay, move along.
All right, that's
It's
really
Friday
good.
movie night.
Yeah.
Patrice wants to know. It's Friday movie night at home. Who gets to choose the movie?
Oh boy. So I think what happens in our household, the kids get very indecisive. If I have all 3 kids there, it'd be great if my 16-year-old would stick around and stay home sometimes. They can never agree on anything.
Right.
So they fight. And then Abby and I just end up picking the show.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of is our house. It's like who's the loudest? Whichever kid is the loudest and like melts down fastest. You know, it's like Heathcliff. Wins.
Don't reward that behavior.
I know, but we rewatch a lot of things. But it is movie night. We're going to watch something tonight. But a lot of times it defaults back to a Star Wars movie. I never thought in my life that I would say I've seen every Star Wars movie like 10 times, but that is the point that I'm at because my kids love it so much.
Well, we're going to find out later in the show. There's another Star Wars something out there. There's like a bazillion of them.
I know. It's always something. It's
Never
a
stops.
moneymaker. All right.
Okay, I've got a few more here.
All right, we gotta
gosh,
wrap
where did this
it.
one
You
go?
want-
Oh, we
one
got to
quick
wrap
one.
one
Well,
quick
can
one.
you-
Oh,
one
I'm
quick
sorry, I
one.
didn't get the cue.
No, that's okay.
That's fine.
Holly wants to know favorite Christmas song. Holly wants to know.
Holly.
I mean, I've kind of answered this before, I think, and I'm going to stay consistent. I love Silent Night, and I love it at the midnight mass.
We've
when they
talked about this.
Yes, they turn the
Cry,
lights
the
off,
candles.
and they got the candles. I
Yeah.
mean, it's great.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah, I don't know.
Chills.
I like a lot of the traditional, like a good angels we have heard on high. You know, that's good stuff. I like the
Holy
old
Night.
hymnal.
Yeah.
Not interested in your contemporary book. I want the old school hymnal.
it. Your Old Testament, huh? You don't-
Actually, not Old Testament. I like the old and the new are fine, but it's like I'm not into the rock bands at the start. I like it to be a little more traditional. You know, I'm an old school Lutheran.
That's why churches have like early traditional and then
Yes.
later
I think
contemporary.
offering something for everyone is really wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you, Kelly.
Kels.
Bye, guys.
All right, and a big thanks to Minnesota Lottery for presenting our Free for All Friday. So every week until Christmas, we're giving away $100 in scratch-offs. That's super fun. Head over to TwinCiesLive.com and click on Contest for your chance to win.
Very fun.
All right, after